Hello, everyone. My name is Professor Jeremiah Eliosa, and we are to continue with our discussion with Region 3 or Central Luzon region. For today, we are discussing Nueva Ecija, also known as the Rice Bowl of the Philippines. Now, do not be confused with Isabela as they are called the Rice Granary of the North. So let's check on the profile of Nueva Ecija. The capital of Nueva Ecija is Palayan City. The people from Nueva Ecija speaks Tagalog, Ilocano, Kapampangan, Pangasinan, and English. The cities in Isabela are Cabanatuan, Gapan, Muñoz, Palayan, and San Jose. They have 27 municipalities and this includes Aliaga, Bungabon, Cabiao, Karanglan, Cuyapo, Gabaldon, General Mamerto, Natividad, General Tino, Gimba, Haen, Laur, Likab, Llanera, Lupao, Nampikuan, Pantabangan, Peñaranda, Quezon, Rizal, San Antonio, San Isidro, Leonardo, Santa Rosa, Santo Domingo, Talavera, Talugtog, and Saragossa. Now, if we look into the map of the Nueva Ecija, we can say that this is a landlocked province, meaning to say that they are bordered by land and not sea. We can see that on the north is Baguio, northeast is Nueva Vizcaya, on the east is Aurora, on the northwest is Pangasinan, the west is Tarlac, southwest is Pampanga, and on the south is Bulacan. Now we can infer that with this geographical location, it is the very reason why they are diverse when it comes to the language they speak, and it also is the reason why in Nueva Ecija that they are very abundant when it comes to the rice and other agricultural crop production. And also, Nueva Ecija is also known as the citrus capital of the Philippines, primarily because they are one of the biggest producers of the citrus fruits in the Philippines because of the distinct quality of the land, which makes it very suitable for the production of the citrus fruits. And later we will be discovering about citrus festivals and the other products in Nueva Ecija. Now, for today, we are featuring the different tourist destinations and attractions in Nueva Ecija. Now, let us take a quick glimpse on the different tourist destinations that Nueva Ecija can offer through this short video presentation. All right, those were just some of the tourist destinations that Nueva Ecija can offer. But definitely there's more to those as you will be able to discover that as we go along with this session. So, ang lalawigan ng Nueva Ecija ay isa sa makasaysayang lugar sa Pilipinas bukod sa kanyang sikat na mga pasyalan kung saan ang kasaysayan ang nangyayari, may mga hindi pa nadidiscovereng mga lugar kung saan tanging ang ilang mga tao pa lamang ang nakakaalam. Sa pananaliksik na ito kami ay maipagmamalaki na ibinabahagi namin sa inyo ang mga iba't ibang mga tourist destinations na kilala sa Nueva Ecija. Ang Nueva Ecija ay isa sa mga nangungunang producer ng mga agrikulturang produkto. Ang mga pangunahing produkto dito ay bigas, mais at sibuyas, and true to its name to be the rice granary of the Philippines and the citrus capital of the Philippines because they're also one of the biggest producers of citrus fruits. So, maraming mga tagong yaman ng kalikasan ang matatagpuan sa Nueva Ecija at isa na rito ay ang Minalungaw National Park. It is a protected area of the Philippines located in General Tino Nueva Ecija in Central Luzon. Ito ay tumatayang 2,018 hectares, and this is centered along the scenic Peñaranda River, bordered on both sides by up to 16-meter high limestone walls in the foothills of Sierra Madre mountain range, established in 1967 by virtue of Republic Act number 5100. Ang parke ay itinuturing bilang isa sa natitirang natural na kapaligiran sa rehiyon. Ito ay hilaga ng Maynila. Ito ay na-promote sa pamamagitan ng mga lokal na pamahalaan bilang isang ecotourism destinations na nag-aalok ng makapigil hiningang tanawin ng berdeng malinis na ilog at natatanging formasyon ng bato at maaari ka ring sumakay sa balsa upang malibot mo ang Peñaranda River. Ang mga kuweba sa ilalim ng lupa ay nakilala bilang mga potensyal na attraction at kasalukuyan nga ay maraming mga bagong istruktura na itinayo sa naturang parke, kabilang na dito ang hanging bridge, may zip line, may mga kainan, may mga hotels at marami pang mga nakaprogramang pagbabago sa naturang parke. Naging tanyag rin ito bilang picnic grounds at paliguan ng mga pumupunta rito. Okay, so the next destination that we are featuring is the Pantabangan Dam. It's an earth-filled embankment dam on the Pampanga River located in Pantabangan in Nueva Ecija province of the Philippines. The multi-purpose dam provides water for irrigation and hydroelectric power generation, while its reservoir, Pantabangan Lake, affords flood control. The reservoir is considered as one of the largest in Southeast Asia and one of the cleanest in the Philippines. The construction of the dam began in 1971 and was completed in 1974. Bukod sa hawak nitong titulo ng pagiging isa sa pinakamalaking dam sa bansa at gayon din sa Southeast Asia, ay isa ito sa pinakamalinis sa Pilipinas. Ang Pantabangan Dam ay sikat rin sa larangan ng sport fishing. Okay, and as we all know, in the recent news, we all know how important and yet how dangerous the dam can be. Considering that the Philippines has two extreme weather conditions, we only have the dry and wet season. Definitely, the dam provides irrigation and it supplies water for the farmers during the dry season, and during the wet season, this becomes the basin or taga-kolekta ng mga tubig, and eventually this produces hydroelectric power and distributing water to the different irrigation in the region. So that is Pantabangan Dam. Next is Colosboa Hills. This is underrated destination in Nueva Ecija, but this has been making waves on the social media. This brims with verdant rolling hills and lush hills with majestic Mount Bangkay in the backdrop. This has been nicknamed the New Zealand of Central Luzon, which has made popular by the different extreme sports enthusiast, yung mga nag-hike, nagma-mountain climb, nagbabike. So ito yung parang pinakang puntahan nila. If up in the northern part, we have or we dub the Batanes as the New Zealand of the Philippines. In the Central Luzon, Calosboa is the New Zealand of Central Luzon. However, with the growing and alarming cases of deforestation and yung mga irresponsible tourists, kamakailan lang ay ipinasara ito para maayos uli kasi parang there were some issues of deforestation and yung mga basurang idinulot ng mga pumupunta dito, kumbaga overly used na yung Colosboa Hills. And so the local government unit plans to improve the Colosboa Hills prior to opening it once again to the public. Then the Taong Putik Festival. This is not just a merrymaking celebration. This is a religious ritual called Pagsasan Juan, held every 24th of June in the town of Aliaga, Nueva Ecija. It is celebrated to honor the patron saint of Saint John the Baptist. If in some areas in the Philippines, they honor Saint John the Baptist, like in Manila, di ba, yung nagbubuhusan sila ng tubig to commemorate yung yung pagbabaptize ni Saint John the Baptist. However, in Nueva Ecija, they have this very unique tradition wherein ang mga tao, they are covered with mud and also with the dried banana leaves, parang as a symbol of the mud. And this is very reminiscent if you are familiar with the movie Sukob by Chris Aquino. This is one of the festivals that they featured during one of the scene with, I think, Jong Hilario was the one being part of this Taong Putik Festival scene with that movie Sukob. So this is very unique in Nueva Ecija. And also, as I have mentioned earlier, that Nueva Ecija is very popular of their citrus fruits. Nueva Ecija is the main producer of the citrus crops in the country and dubbed as the citrus capital of the Philippines. Nueva Vizcaya, or sorry, Nueva Ecija produces citrus-based products. Sorry for the typographical error. Nueva Ecija produces a citrus-based processed products such as wine, cider, soap, and even spreads from the citrus fruits. Citrus Festival event features or they showcase the citrus research and development exhibits featuring fresh citrus produce and various products derived from citrus, and the students activities promoting the citrus industry through cooking, dessert making, poster making, essay writing, and quiz. There's also investment forum and appreciation tour to Malabing Valley, Cebu, Nueva Vizcaya, where or Nueva Ecija, where citrus farming began. And if you would notice, there are the varieties of the citrus fruits in Nueva Ecija is are different. And actually, I have just learned it just recently, yung mga iba't ibang variety ng citrus fruits, which are not readily available here, but that's what makes Nueva Ecija unique. Now, a trip to Nueva Ecija is not complete without bringing home this very unique products such as the batotay longganisa in which is popular in Cabanatuan and Nueva Ecija. Now, if you would recall, this product was made popular by the movie Kasal Kasale Kasalo. If you remember, Gina Pareño making mention of this in the film with Judy Ann Santos and Ryan Agoncillo, which is, I think, that their family is making the Batotay Longganisa. And of course, since Nueva Ecija also has this, our greatest producers of dairy products or dairy milk because they have a center, they have the Philippine Carabao Center, which aims to improve the the yung pagproduce nila ng Carabao's milk. And so they have this byproducts of the milk. So aside from the milk, they have other derivatives of milk such as ice cream, cheese, and etc. And they have this very popular tilapia ice cream. So I just cannot imagine ano ang lasa ng tilapia ice cream. But anyway, that is something that is very unique with Nueva Ecija. And in San Jose, they have the water lily slippers. Imagine in water lily, because of the so much water lily, and sometimes it's ruining the ecosystem. Parang they have made a research on how they can make use of this wisely, and so they made this into slippers, and that those are produced in San Jose City in Nueva Ecija. And they are also biggest producers of onion and some other agricultural produce. The varieties of citrus fruits, as I have mentioned a while ago, are the seedless Satsuma, Chandler Pomelo, Pomelo Vizcaya, Perante, and Sanuelo Pomelo. So do not forget to bring home those products when you visit Nueva Ecija. And so these are some of the link that I have used in for this research. Maybe you would like to check on this link and discover further about Nueva Ecija. Now, I have just checked on this link. They have this official jingle, Nueva Ecija Kay Ganda. Maybe we can check on this because that tells so much about, I mean, what Nueva Ecija is. So thank you all for joining me in this recorded session. I hope that you are able to learn so much from this, and I will leave you all with this jingle of Nueva Ecija entitled Nueva Ecija Kay Ganda. Thank you very much and have a good day. Halika na't sumama dito sa Nueva Ecija.
Rice Granary of the Philippines, ito ninyo makikita. Tagalog, Ilocano, lengguwahe namin dito. Aaliw kang tunay, kaya isama na agad ang
Marami nang gustong tumubo sa aming lalawigan upang makita ang ganda ng aming kalikasan. Puntahan, maligo at talagang kaaya-aya ang malinis malamig na tubig, ilog, dupinga at pwede kang tumambay, puntahan, magbakasyon. Dun mo masasaksihan ang talon sa Gabaldon. Gusto mo ng ibang trip na pwede mong maranasan, tambay sa tanawan kasama tropa at kaibigan. At dito mo din makikita ang sobrang dami ng palay at libutin mo ang kampo sa port, magsaysay at sibuyas ng bungabon. Pwede mo tong ibaon at sa likab mo makikita festival ng kariton. Sa San Leonardo may malawak na gulayan, iba't ibang gulay ang iyong masusulyapan. At kagandahan ng kalikasan dun mo matatagpuan at magandang bulubundukin ng karamihan.
Di ka na't sumama dito sa Nueva Ecija. Rice Granary of the Philippines, ito ninyo makikita. Tagalog, Ilocano, lengguwahe namin dito. Maaaliw kang tunay, kaya isama na agad ang
Sa Ecija, talagang nakakasabik. Dinadayo sa Aliaga ang mga taong putik at isama iniibig. Walang kaparehas dahil sa gapan mo makikita ang dambuhal, ang tsinelas, malas ka pag ito'y hindi mo natikman. Ang batutay, longganisa ng Kabanatuan at tikman ng jumping salad na nakakatakam. At libutin mo din ang Pantabangan Dam at Kapitolyo na lalawigan ay gusto mong tignan. Ikaw ay tumungo sa bulubundukin ng Palayan sa San Jeronimo. Dinadayo ng mga deboto, matatagpuan mo to sa bayan ng Santo Domingo. Tsaka Ligayahan ay dito mo matatamo ang festival ng talugtog na walis tambos. Sa lupaw ka makakakita at makakabili ng maraming masasarap na kabuti.
Di ka na't sumama dito sa Nueva Ecija. Rice Granary of the Philippines, ito ninyo makikita. Tagalog, Ilocano, lengguwahe namin dito. Maaaliw kang tunay, kaya isama na agad ang
Ang ganda ng Generaldinho ay hindi mo pa nadungaw. Subukan mong libutin ang ilog ng Minalungaw. Kung gusto mo ng pagkain ng masarap ang lasa, tikman mo ang buro sa bayan ng Saragosa. Sa Lanera, tsak maaaliw ka. Sigurado kilala sila sa paggawa sa bukid ng abono. Kung ang natibidad ay hindi mo pa nadadalaw, punta ka uminom ng sariwang gatas ng kalabaw. Festival na maganda at maayos umistima, at sa Kabyaw mo mararanasan ang paistima. Sa San Isidro magsimba at ikay pumaroon. Kasaysayan ng Nueva Ecija ay matatagpuan mo doon. At sa bayan ng Jaen, pwede ka rin dun lumibot. Masasarap na puto, tsak hindi mo malilimot. Sa Muñoz mo makikita ang malawak na paaralan at mga produkto ng gatas na pwede mong matikman. Sa Quezon at Quiapo ay iyo rin puntahan. Dun mo matitikman ang matatamis na pakwan. Sa Santa Rosa, kung saan may malinis na palengke, ganon din ang bayan ng Guimba at San Jose. Sa Rizal at ng Pikuan may taglay na kagandahan at may masasarap na biko at mga suman. Candy na kamatis, talagang kakaiba. Matitikman mo ito sa bayan ng Talavera. But ang ganda ng Peñaranda ay hindi mo pa nararating. May mahabang espasol